Hello guys and welcome to another video. Yeah, today I am again in theme park, but with a twist. I competed in Lemon Tea Gaming's Build Battle, Christmas Build Battle. It is already out as a video on his channel. Make sure to check that out and vote for me as the winner if you liked my build. Yeah, what can I say? Except we're gonna go through this whole video and I'm gonna explain what I am building and how I build it, how I came up with the idea. So a build battle in this space is a really hard thing since you don't have that much space to build. So a bigger coaster with a big breakground and stuff is quite hard. But I think I got the correct ride with a B&M launched wing coaster. This was kind of inspired by Metro Mayhem from Chessington. But I guess, yeah, you can see that it has like this spike here, and it will have a second spike on the other side of the coaster. At this point, I was probably the last person to be recorded. He was preparing it when I joined, so I don't know. Really cool ride how it turned out. And then right now, I'm going to do some testing, and then I will go to filming. With the theme, I want to go for a Christmas gift hunt. So like your Rudolph and or like a sled, and you have to find presents. You have to get the presents and deliver them to the customer. I don't know how that worked out. I don't know, but right now I'm testing. Often when I build these type of coasters, when I go launch swing coaster, my problem is that they explode a hecton. You can see this in like Nox's video that or Will's video that he did once with where I was. I built like same coaster type, just a bit bigger since I had more space. Which is great since it was a lot of fun. Yeah, but now I'm right now going for the name Rudolph's Gift Hunt. I already had it at that time. And I went with like some Christmas colors. And at that point I'm just building the station, looking how to make it big enough. Station is a big part for me since I have absolutely no idea how to build good stations, which is it's crazy since like I'm building so many coasters but I don't have station ideas. Yeah, maybe you guys can relate to me in the comments. I don't know. So right now I'm going my plan for this building was to have like a wooden house, just a small wooden block house. That's why I went with those things. But to be honest, I went completely freestyle, so I had no plan. For this, I went like a rock bottom. And then right here, you can see I wanted something that is unique, but not too big to build, since I do have to put it in 1 hour. Yeah, at the end, I went with this thing, which really looks cool. Then I had to put a backdoor since you can see the light shining through is maybe not the best thing if you want to win as in a build battle. Yeah, build battle is something else than complete normal building. In complete normal building, you are basically forced to take your time and build good. I mean, you can build fast and stuff, but then it will not look good. That means build battle is, in my eyes, only my eyes, a completely different thing since you have to focus on completely different things, you have to think different, and then in my eyes, build battles don't have anything in common with normal building except for using the same things and properties, but you get what I mean. Um, yeah, back to builds. Right now, I'm preparing bushes and stuff for a wall that I can copy all over. This is my biggest time saver I've ever had. It is basically I'm building a preset of trees, and that preset will be copied all over like I'm right now doing here. Just the wind coast is a bit bigger than the tracks, so I have to be a bit careful with what I'm doing right there. Then here, lemon typed really fast, really funny, yeah. Yeah. Then I made a joke about German engineering fast. You get what I mean. Right then, I wanted to make a first show scene, which is like a sled falling down. Really cool scene. Had much fun building this. Was like one of the only show scenes, sadly, since I didn't had enough time. I didn't had enough in my mind because I didn't knew how small the space actually is until I was there. And then small things take your I'm taking often my time to build small things like fence. It often takes time. So in this case, I wanted to build big and just go for the mass instead of small little details without making them on the whole plot. Yeah, like you can see here, I didn't even have that many problems with the trees, except for, yeah, replacing some of them, but I don't think that's a real problem. Okay, now we're getting to the more fun part, the station again. This was the most time consuming part of it. I had to copy it all over. Yeah, said there wasn't another way. If it would have been metal as the um metal I'm using, I could have just lapped it over, but this is rock and wood. It would have just bugged the hell out of you. So that is not quite the thing I wanted. Yeah. And for the rest, I am trying to make a small little wooden stand that does look detailed from the outside, but isn't absolutely detailed from the inside. From the back, it already looks bad, and now from the inside, it would also look bad. Now I wanted to have a little bit of fun by myself, because I am a big fan. I'm the biggest fan probably there is of building details for coasters. I made a whole series on details and supports, and this is basically the catwalk piece of that. Yeah, building a catwalk is always really fun if it's at the start. In this case, it's a wooden catwalk, so that's a bit different. But I think I made it really cool, so it looks like a bit of an older wooden catwalk. Was really fun to build it at least. Yeah. So in this time, I'm copying the same fence all over since I already told you guys I want to have it fast moving. Right there, I just copied it over, and that was probably the best decision I could have made. Since, like, to copy that was the biggest time saver. It saved me so much time, and like we will see, I will probably copy that even more. Yeah, right now I'm going for a roof. I absolutely didn't have a roof. This is basically the most you will see as a roof, and it is enough. You don't need much more. Yeah. Now one thing I have to do is like those little things, and they are pretty much fast. Just I have to resize this one, but that isn't really a problem. Right here, I wanted to have a small exit since I do want this ride to be accessible for the video. It is just logic, but guess accessibility is a hard thing in my eyes. Many people are good at it. I am not. You will not see a worse person at this. I am so bad at some type of this stuff. Yeah. Right now it's looking already a bit like a Christmas roll coaster you could submit, and you gotta see I'm not even halfway into the build battle yet. So right now it's basically just copying it over. Here I'm doing events like I said, I'm using them again. Yeah, that's how it goes. Making a small floor too. Right there he said I have 30 minutes left. Great. For me, I had massive space, massive things, which I absolutely love. Right there, I just build a path. Since what am I else gonna do? I don't have that much idea. I don't have that much inspiration to do this. Right here, this is the point where I started the queue. The queue before you guys say, "Oh, he said he isn't gonna do detailed things." The queue isn't gonna be detailed. It's just gonna be a small queue. Yeah. Sorry to break it to you, but a small queue is absolutely enough. The queue doesn't even make sense. Right here, you can see how I wanted to make a small entrance sign, and it didn't turn out that bad. For a 1 hour build with Build Battle, I'm absolutely happy how this turned out. You don't need like the biggest thing in a Build Battle. In a Build Battle, you need to make it fast. You need to make it working. Yeah. Right here, you can see how I resize it. Also, funny fun fact, after the recording, about 1 day before release, Lemon Tea filmed the POVs and everything, and I forgot, signs are gonna be caps. That means you cannot read any signs, which is bad for lemon tea and also bad for me since I completely forgot what I wrote on there. And since I didn't found the file, I didn't knew what to type on there. Sorry to you, Lemon, if you see this, but I absolutely didn't find the recording to send to you so you can see what I typed on there. Yeah. But now the story of the ride, it is Rudolph messes up basically everything. He wanted you to get on the ride and find his presents and deliver them. Like I already said at the start, that was the basic story. But with a twist, Rudolph is a he's just Rudolph. So he broke the machine. I don't know how, but he broke it. That's why you will see fire emitters in a minute out of the machine. Yeah, this is the gift hunt. This is the gift machine 3000. Really cool, really funny idea, and also really smart idea since I didn't have to use any staircase. I just had to use two teleports, and you can even get back from it. So that is kind of a good move in this case. It was the perfect thing I could have done. Just do this and then copy it over to the top so I can add more detail, like you will see in a minute. Yeah, that is basically how I did it. Now you can see resizing the black parts of the inside. And you can see it really looks actually good from the inside. Maybe I could have added a bit more smoke, but that I I was basically not in the mood to add anything. Right now you can see how I managed to rename it. Be aware Rudolph played with it. Yeah, like I already said, he messed it up. He broke it, and that's why I typed be aware Rudolph played with it. That is basically the story, and now here the name, the Gift Maker 3000. Sorry, Lemon, that I typed Gift Machine. I'm sorry. Now I can see how I added the fire that symbolizes, oh, beware, Rudolph played with. You're probably not going to come out in one piece at the other side. Luckily, you are, but up there I saw that I completely messed up copying it. Real fun, really funny. Right there, I didn't copy the smoke since the top machine is supposed to work. Just the down machine isn't supposed to work. Now I still had to make a little staircase, but I mean, who cares? It is fun. Yeah, right now I had to place a second teleporter since teleporters you can't copy. Sad, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, now linking them, really easy thing. Teleporters are just such a great thing. Now it is kind of my time that I realized I don't have that much to do anymore. I basically did everything I am good at. That's why I copied the queue and just made it unrealistic. Like you see, there are two queue paths that line in each other. It only would make sense if you would say that down there is a person, now people exit, now people enter. But I didn't make anything for it, so it's not that. Yeah. I absolutely had too much time in this build, so I built a control panel for some reason. I don't even know what got into me by building that, but it looks good. Control panels are my number one thing I love. And if you need control panels, look at my tutorial. It is a bit outdated, but there will soon be a new tutorial on control panels. I will update that one, no worries. If you need to build a control panel, look at that. You can also look at that coaster build right here. It has a great control panel. Maybe not my best one, but a great one. Here I went for one single button and then copied them all over. This is basically my new design. I had other designs like on the other tutorial, but that one is outdated. It is outdated as frick. So here's the new one. Great buttons. Great, looks good. One of my better ones actually. Now copying them all over. One thing I saw, I don't have that much space anymore. At that point, control panels are hard to make since brother, you don't want to know how often I hit the ultimate limit there. It is absolutely crazy. Now I decide which one is the E-stop button. I guess I kind of went to right decision here. The color is really good, two dispatch buttons and other buttons really good. Now I again did something no one would do in a build battle. I started doing custom supports. And I don't know what got into me, but it worked. Since right now I'm leading in the I'm leading in the but it kind of works since from the views vision I'm right now winning, which is really good for me. Yeah, custom supports are a hard thing. Everyone knows that. Right here, I even forgot to copy a part, which is in my eyes really bad. But now I just messed it up a bit, like I saw here. But it kind of was a fast redo. Yeah, now the roll, kind of an easy support to do for a wing coaster, just 2 bars and then a top bar. Not much to say. Works, looks good. I'm happy. Yeah. Custom supports in a build battle are basically the dumbest thing you could do. Since what do you have in build battle? Money. Time? No. You don't have time. So everyone who is attending a build battle and wants to do custom supports, don't do it. That was really risky of me to do such a detailed support in that short time. I managed to do it because I know how supports work. I know how they are. Many people will mess them up and completely ruin their build battle. So maybe go the safer way, not like I did. But yeah, copying them all over literally took me the rest of the time, which is crazy since I in the first time I did so much. I built basically did everything. And then in the last 5 minutes, like you can see he advertised, I'm just doing smaller details, which is maybe not the best thing to do, but I did it anyway. At that time, I basically was so scared that the time would run out, but I kind of somehow made it. Now, the last support here in the woods, I wanted to make it visible since, like, before that, there was a tree in front of it. And if I'm building custom supports, I want people to see it. I want them to. I want people to see my supports, and if I cover them, I can just leave it. I can just put a bar down. I don't need like the footer that I had. Yeah. One thing also, normally I do only photos, but now the time's up. I made it. You can see here, good build. Rudolph's gift hunt is complete. Great ride in my eyes. I did a really good job for 1 hour. I couldn't have made it better. Since I am a probably good builder, but I'm not too good. Right here, I am going to end this up. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon. Bye.